Alright, you guys, she's gonna start.
1, 2.
Wait.
Close the door a little more.
Hi, my name is Matt, and I'm here today to tell you about something near and dear to my heart. I'm here to tell you about chocolate. Raise your hand if you like chocolate. Alright, so pretty much everyone likes chocolate, and that's probably because it's delicious, as I would agree. Anyways, it has pretty much been around as long as we can remember. The first ever known makers of chocolate were the Moquaya tribe. The Moquaya were people who lived in Mexico and various parts of Central American countries like Guatemala. They are the first known people to utilize the cacao or cocoa tree to make chocolate. They would harvest it from the pod, which contains 20 to 60 seeds, usually called beans, which are covered in white pulp. These seeds are the main ingredient in the chocolate that we love today. Each seed contains a high percentage of fat, almost 50%. The most well-known active ingredient in chocolate is cocoa butter, which contains theobromine, which is very similar to caffeine. And if your parents ever told you as a kid not to eat chocolate before bed, that's probably why. Chocolate is commonly known as a romantic gift for a man to give a woman. This is because when the cocoa bean and chocolate finally made it over to England after being discovered by the Spaniards, it was regarded as something only for the rich and elite people. When Spain first discovered chocolate, they kept the recipe locked up and guarded by monks for decades. That's how much they valued it. They wanted no one knowing how to make it but themselves. It was considered something so precious and expensive, almost like diamonds or gold, that it was supposed to be a sure sign of a man's love for a woman. Giving a woman the gift of chocolate was considered a sacred and romantic gift only for one special woman, almost as serious as an engagement ring. Now that I've told you a little bit about the history of chocolate, I'm going to talk about some interesting health benefits of eating it. Researchers have found that an increased chocolate intake can actually help with migraines and headaches. This isn't to say that you should eat chocolate to cure a headache, but there is a chance it could help if you do eat it. Another thing I find interesting about chocolate is that it can be addicting. Because it has theobromine in it, which is similar to caffeine, people can become addicted to it similarly to soda or energy drinks or something like coffee. Chocolate can also be an aphrodisiac, and not just because it's a romantic gift. It actually changes chemicals in the body when eaten. The main health problem with chocolate is the fact that it is very fattening. Nearly 50% of the calories in chocolate are from fat, so eating too much chocolate can cause weight gaining. Everything in moderation, as people say. So now that I've talked about the history and health effects of chocolate, there are also many common myths about it. Many dentists will tell you eating chocolate causes tooth decay. This is completely false, and there's no scientific evidence for this. Another common myth is that chocolate causes blemishes on the skin like acne. This has also never been proven, and there is no scientific evidence to back that up either. Another thing I personally like about chocolate is that there are many different varieties of it. White chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and everything in between. Right here I have a cookies and cream chocolate bar. I also have milk chocolate that's got salted caramel in it. And I also have dark chocolate, which is my personal favorite. Thank you so much for listening to me talk about chocolate for the last few minutes. I'm guessing some of you want chocolate now, so here's some chocolate for everyone, and thank you for listening to my speech. And the audience.
I'm trying to clap. Alright.